Hey, what's good, people? This is Titch for BlockSmart, and as promised, I am back today to kind of like give you more information on how to play the metaverse craze that's kind of going on now. Now, I mean, for those who don't know, the metaverse isn't really new, but ever since Mark Zuckerberg kind of announced, the change of their name and them investing in the metaverse, I mean, obviously that just makes it bigger than it was because when people of this stature, like your Mark Zuckerbergs and your Nikes, start to come into an industry and pour money into an industry and announce going into industry, your Microsofts and everybody, then you know that it's probably been 5 years of research to get into it. So when they come to the forefront and announce that their interest in this and a positive position in this, it's going to call in a whole bucket load of investment and a whole bucket load of money to go into that industry because they do not want to fail when they come onto these things. So if that kind of money is going to flow into this industry, this form of technology, it means that there's a lot of money that's going to be made by early adopters. Okay. And if you're listening to this now and ready to enact on it, you are definitely an early adopter. Now, my only thing is that obviously it's positive that there's going to be this, people like Mark, Zuckerberg and all these other big corporations come in to kind of like, show a positive position in something. But it's not always good. The practicality of it with these big corporations is that these guys are just usually out for your information because to them it's always going to come down to money, isn't it? They want to probably have so much control over you to be able to participate in this field. They want so many details, and then they're going to sell your details and information. So yeah, it's cool. We accept the social proof that they are coming into this industry, but we want to play it the different way. We want to play it in a more ethical and safer way. So we're going to go the crypto route, the blockchain route, the decentralized route, where things aren't corporate and controlled with so much need for your information and all of that. So yeah, like we're saying, Mark Zuckerberg is in, and Nike actually got into the game as well. I think they filed a patent to be able to sell virtual shoes, virtual Jordans. Imagine buying Jordans in a virtual world and everything like that. So there's a lot that's actually going to be happening in this space. But I am going to show you how to play this the crypto way. Okay, the crypto way, because some coins have already started to run ever since Mark Zuckerberg made that announcement. A lot of coins have started to run, but there's been a bit of a pullback. So I think a lot of these metaverse coins are actually going to go up a bit more before they actually come down. I think from now you can probably get a lot of these and just hold until the bear market and then go back in when they've probably crashed a bit lower. So I've compiled about 5 coins for you guys to go and check and further research on what they're about. But these are the coins that some I am invested in. So and I definitely know that they're great coins. So we're gonna go through one by one and just see what we have, because there's quite a few. So let's start with Sandbox. So Sandbox is just it's a play to earn game. Okay. And you can buy assets, you can you buy land on here. I think you can buy quite a few things. You can build on the land that you would have bought, and you can then resell it later on. You can rent it. It's kind of like a monopoly. I mean, and these aren't small prices, by the way. This is like a lot of money. So people that bought some of these lands quite early, have made quite a lot of money and are making a lot of money by renting it. So you've got prices like 6.5 ETH. So 6.5 ETH is basically 6 Ethereum. So whatever the price of Ethereum is times 6, and look at this. This is 42 ETH. This is expensive, and these are just pieces of land. Like they don't look as you might not think that they look expensive, but to me, it's kind of like once you own these, give it 10 years and they'll be worth millions, because this is like 200,000. It's almost like buying a real house, But that's one way you can play it. The way I would play it if you can't afford that is buy the token. So it's at $2.45 at the moment. It is about 29% from its all-time high, which is good because it did have a bit of a pullback when Bitcoin dropped. For the rest of the bull run, I definitely think it's going to do well. It's definitely going to do well because the metaverse is booming. So if you can get this early, maybe by tomorrow, if you can, that will be great because you've got some upside. You got some good upside coming. You've got the 25% to the all-time high, and it's definitely going to go beyond that. So Sandbox is one. Let's go to the next one. The next one is OVR. So OVR, this is let's go here. So they've basically, what OVR has done, they've basically divided the whole world into 1.6 trillion hexagons, right? And you can buy the hexagons because they're like pieces of land, and you can build anything you want on it. Whatever you want on it, you can build games, you can build live events, shops, things for tourism, and so there's a lot you can do. And then all of that, you can rent it out, you can buy it out. There's just so many things. Like, look, these people have got places in Africa. This is like 742. This is 649. 174k, 24k, 10k. So this isn't small. This isn't small money and small things like that. But if you have that kind of money, you know that it's going to be worth quite a lot down in the future as this industry grows. Because as this industry grows, so does everything else that's involved in that. It adds value to everything, and within that ecosystem. So it is a play that is worth. It's if you can't buy that land again, like I'll say, you can buy the token. It's $2.07. And I like this one because it's also got a small market cap. So, small market caps usually do mean that, you've got more potential upside. It's 36% below its all-time high. And like I always say, that it's going to touch its all-time high and it's going to go beyond. This is a great coin, great use case because, everybody wants to own a piece of somewhere in the world virtually and build on it, and then whatever you build on it, you can rent it out, or it can be a tourist attraction. It can be anything, man. So this is what virtual worlds are. Like I was saying, you are literally creating real world scenarios in the metaverse, so that's OVR for you. The next one would be Decentraland. And Decentraland is just it's kind of like Sandbox. They just kind of they're not too different. You buy land, and you can build on it, later rent it or sell it out. It's just kind of the same as the other one. So it's not too different. Same thing, same principle again. Whatever you buy, you can then resell later. So the resale prices for these things, the more land that's going to be bought up in it, the more expensive it's going to be in the future. So that's if you want to do the double investment, or you can just buy, like I was saying, you can just buy the coin, 273. This one is 42% below its all-time high. It's definitely going to be a great performer. This is one of the early Metaverse coins. This was when was this launched? This was launched quite a while ago. I'm not too sure actual date, but yeah, these are one of the Metaverse OGs. So like I was saying, Metaverse isn't anything new, but because obviously Mark Zuckerberg's talked about it, and his platform is huge, so more people are going to be interested in it. But it's always been there. And I always feel like investing in it the decentralized way and playing the decentralized games is much better than what these corporations are probably going to be, on. So, yeah, that's number 3. Okay, so let's go to number 4. Number 4 is Realm. Now, Realm is a play-to-earn game where, it's again, you can explore, you explore virtual lands like this. You can create the virtual worlds, games. You can even build a whole microverse where you like literally create your own little universe where you can have your friends over, partying, do whatever, everything you can. So now you see why I was saying that these games can be addictive, because they kind of almost give you this power, this creator power, where you can just do things all day. I can. This is gonna be. This is wow. I can just imagine how many people are going to be stuck on their computer screens all day because of these games. Building things, creating things. There's so much to do there. I don't know if people will ever be waking up will ever be leaving their chairs to go to work or anything anymore. But then again, they play to earn. So if you do well, you can still earn from them. Okay. So that is Realm. Did we check the price on this? Yeah, that's 47 pence. So 47 pence, and again, it's got a really small market cap. So that's definitely a good look. I would hold that. I could hold that for, I don't know, whatever. If you want to hold it for the bull run, and then take out some money at the end of the bull run, wait for it to go lower than the price it is now, and then rebuy it at a lower price, and then just hold for a couple of years. And I definitely can. It's going to be big. A lot of these metaverse coins are going to be big. It's 33% below its all-time high at the moment. So there you go. You get something. Okay, so next coin is My Neighbor Alice. Now, My Neighbor Alice, I think this is also one of the early games that came on. It's again, a lot of these games are based around buying land and stuff like that. So you're buying land, and then you build on it. You can sell or rent again at some point. So it's just kind of like the same concept. But again, the land does become so it does become expensive at later on in the point, because it's again a certain number of allocated pieces of land, and the more that's going to be bought up, the less that's going to be available, the higher the prices are going to be, and also depending on where you buy. So so you've got land sales that go on and now and again. So this game is divided into sections of land called plots. A certain percentage of the plots in the game world will be made available for ownership to the public. So that is definitely something to look at. You can stake your rewards as well. So there's lots of ways to make money with these things. So you can stake the rewards, you can buy and sell land, and then you can also invest in the token. It's currently $14. It's got a 324 million market cap, which is definitely good as well, and more upside. And this is great. It's 66% below its all-time high. So that's a lot of upside for you, and it's definitely going to blow past its all-time high. Definitely one to look out for. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's actually. Let me give you one more for the road. So I'll give you one more, which is the sixth one, which is Network. Now, Network is just you can use it's you can basically buy anything you want on the game. You buy assets, create assets, and buildings, land, cars. You can sell them, rent them, and start earning passive income from it. So they play to earn games. So buy assets. The network cash can be used to buy assets within the virtual reality world you're in. You can buy land. You can buy ad space as well. So you can buy advertising space, and you can sell that space for brands. So this is like, you see how Nike had filed a patent to be able to create virtual I think it's trademark office for Nike branded virtual goods, including clothing and sneakers. So you can imagine that when you have ad space, and probably Nike wants to buy your ad space to advertise their shoes, their clothes, or whatever, you'll be making a killing. So those are the other ways that you can make money in this world, and you can see why it is a powerful space, and it's gonna definitely make money, because you're playing games and you're earning money from just buying pieces of land and space, if you can afford it. And if you can't afford it, because it's going to be popular anyway, then that it's going to kind of create that buzz, and it's going to push the price up. The market cap is really small as well, so there's a lot of potential upside on this. It's only 138 million, and it's currently 27% below its market all-time high. So these are some of the metaverse coins that I can give you, so that you know which coins to play if you want to play this space. And I definitely think that all these five are good plays. Um, I think that the you can buy these now, right? Again, this is not financial advice. This is what I would do. I would probably buy two of these, right? And I'll probably go with the ones with the smallest market cap and the furthest away from the all-time high, and play them, hold them until the end of the bull run, pull your money out, and when it goes into when the market dips and goes into a bear market, and then you can reinvest it at low prices, because I think that's, and then when you reinvest in those low prices, you can even buy other metaverse coins, and then you can dollar cost average, and then you can buy, with your other coins that you're going to get as well in the bear market, because some of these have already kind of run, so you're not really getting them at the lowest prices and the bottoms. You can get them at better prices in the bear market. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all. That's 6 coins that I gave you for the metaverse. I think that's really good. So hopefully that helps anybody that was trying to find out how they can play the metaverse. Like I said, we're about getting money and getting smart. So I'm gonna make sure that I help you all along the way to make sure that you're always at the forefront of all of these things, and you're not gonna be the last ones to know. So yeah, I hope that helps. And again, if any questions, make sure that you just drop them in the comments box. And guys, please share the videos. And I really appreciate the people that have been sharing my videos. Thank you very much. And people that have been just giving me feedback. Really good to know. So keep sharing, keep growing the community, because we want to create a money-making community and a smart community, right? So everybody, thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. And let's keep getting money and let's keep getting smart. Peace.